Hi, it's Suzanne here, and welcome to my Cash Cow review. This was created by Jason Fulton and launched on August 23rd, 2020. I'd like to show you how the product works, who it's suited for, and if it's worth your money. We'll take a look at the sales page, go inside the product, and look at the upsells. I want to share with you my honest opinion so you can make an informed decision if it's right for you or not, okay? And if you find value in my video, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, well, here's the sales page. It's got your typical amount of hype that you see on sales pages like this. Some of it is very misleading. And basically what they're doing is selling you the dream. Okay, they want you to think that you're only a few clicks away from creating a business and profiting. Okay, in fact, at the very top here, they say it's a push-button app that will create passive income within minutes. Well, they know that that's what you want to hear, but I can tell you right now that it's not that easy. It doesn't work that quickly, and I'll show you why when we go inside. They show you income proofs, which who knows if this is accurate. It could very well be his vendor sales of selling the system, not using it and making commissions. Okay, this is Jason here and his partner Sean. And it's just, again, a lot of misleading statements. Here he talks about these gentlemen who are millionaires in their own right using email marketing, but they have worked hard for many, many years to get where they are and to become millionaires. They didn't use a system like this to get to where they are, okay? And they continue to talk about how simple this is to make profits and all the endless possibilities you have. Okay, and then they talk about the beta testers that have used the product before it was launched, but we have no idea if this is accurate or not. I don't recognize these people, and again, it could all be made up. We don't know. All right, and it says when you get inside, you'll get the app, done for you campaigns, guaranteed approval for 5-hour offers, some done for you emails, free traffic, and support. And notice they never tell you what the traffic source is. All right, and as we scroll down, see here's again, your struggles are gone forever. It's just more hype about selling the dream. And if we scroll down, I want you to take a look at the money back guarantee. It's a 100-day guarantee, which sounds great, but look at the fine print. It says, if you experience any issues and we can't make things right, we'll give you 3 times your money back. Well, doesn't this sound amazing? Except that that's basically telling you that unless you have issues with the software and they can't fix it, you won't get your money back. So if you're not making any money, which you'll realize quite quickly, and if you just don't like it and ask for your money back, you're not going to get it. And this right now is launch week, so they're selling it for $19. I expect in a week or so it'll go up. This may go up as high as $20 or $30. It's hard to say. All right, so that's your sales page. Now let's take a quick look at the dashboard. This is inside the product. Okay, this is what your dashboard will look like, and this is the sites. These are all the sites that the reviewers have created to test out this software. This is the review access site. This isn't my own, and these are all the sites that other reviewers have made to make their review videos. The first thing you should look into when you enter the product is the trainings. Okay, there are 4 videos. The first 2 you can use with the front end. The last 2, the commission booster and the done for you training, these are for upsells. So the first video is the full training video. I would consider it more of an overview. It's very brief and really doesn't go into detail for some of the options that are offered you in the software. Okay. And I'm really worried that a beginner would get a little bit confused and overwhelmed with some of the options. It's fairly easy to use, but still, if you've never used something like this before, or you've never integrated accounts with a system, it can get a little overwhelming. The next video is your traffic training video, and this is when you first find out that this is all about using Instagram. That's your traffic source for this software. Okay, let's go back to the main page. This tab is your images. This is where you can upload your own images from your computer, or you can search for your free stock photos and save them to the system. Now, you don't need a software like this to find free stock photos. You can simply use sites like this online. This is Pexels, and all of these images are free to use, as well as Pixabay. That's another site that you can use. And these are free images, free online image stock. Okay. Let's go back to sites, and I'll show you how you can create a new site. Now, I don't know how many sites you can make on the front end product. There will be limitations, so you may be limited to only 10 sites at a time. It doesn't say on the sales page what the limitations are. But what you do is you go in here, and these are your front end pre-made opt-in pages and the 5 products that you have to choose from. If you buy the upsells, the first upsell gives you 5 more. And then the second upsell, the done for you, gives you 20. So if you bought both upsells with the front end, you'd have a total of 30 products that you can promote. So let's pick this one here, for instance. We'll launch it in the builder. And this is your typical drag and drop builder. Okay, this is common in a lot of products. If you decide you want to change your template once you get in here, it's easy enough to do. Just pick one of the ones that are available to you. If you also have a choice to build one from scratch, and if that's the case, then there are lots of different blocks that you can use to build up your own landing page. The countdown timers and the pixels are upsells, so you don't have access to those. But you can add just about anything. They give you lots of different templates that you can choose from if you were doing something from scratch. Okay, slideshows. So it's quite nice, actually. And then they also have components. You can add headings. Okay, you can make lists. There's lots of different things. There's only 3 icons, so that's kind of funny. Okay, you can even add a map. Those are your components. And then you can also add pages. So if you wanted to add a page, let's say a thank you page. Let's X out of here. Usually when someone buys something from you, you also email them a thank you and with their download instructions, and that would be very nice to have. This pop-up feature is an upgrade, so if you have the front end product, you don't have access to the pop-ups. So when you've created your page and you like what you see and you've added your affiliate links, then you can save your page to your site, and that's all there is to it. Okay, let's go back to the main page. Okay, the next thing would be traffic. And that's takes you to a different page altogether. This is where you would integrate your Instagram account. Okay, so the landing page or the dashboard just shows you what you've integrated. So this shows me that I have added my account. Now, if you don't have an account yet, there's something that you need to keep in mind. When you go to add your account, and let me zoom in on this so you can read it. Notice that it says the account has to be at least 14 days old. So what does that mean? That means that you need to set up your account and wait 2 weeks before you can use this product. Okay, and it's a little sketchy that way, because if it's a brand new account and right away you start sending out messages to other people's pages, they're going to look at that as you set this up specifically for spamming. But anyway, let's take a further look and see how you can create your lists. Someone has set this up within the system. It's the most followed accounts on Instagram. And as you can see, they're all celebrities: Beyonce, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber. Okay, so this is how you can make your list. You can use a keyword for whatever you want to promote. So if you're promoting an exercise plan, you would look for a list using a keyword. Okay, you would add multiple. And here you would go. You would search by keyword, and it'll pull up a whole bunch of user accounts in here that you would add to a new list. And then you can send messages to those lists. Like these again are messages that other reviewers have set up. So you would type like here, greet new followers, and you would have all of these messages ready to go if you wanted to send out a broadcast to a whole bunch of accounts at once. Okay, you can also use this like an autoresponder. You can set up accounts or set up messages rather that you want to send to new followers, or someone who unfollowed you, or a new following. Okay, and you would create a message, and then you would set up a specific time and date that you want to send it out. So this is like a mini autoresponder type thing if you don't have your own service. There's direct messenger, and basically this means you can send personalized messages right to their inbox. Okay, then there is a post section, and this is kind of neat. You can create your own Instagram posts right within the system and pull up any image that you want and have your caption, and then you can publish it right to your Instagram account. And you can also have a chat bot. Now, what I was disappointed here is that there is nothing about this in the training. So you're going to go it alone to set this up and to know what to do. And the same goes with your RSS feed if you have one. So, and this media manager is just where you've saved your images. So that's what this is all about. It's all about using Instagram and sending out affiliate promotions to all the different pages that you've created in your list. Now, there is a big problem that I see here, and it's something you need to take into consideration. Not only do you have to wait 2 weeks to start using the system if you're creating a new account, but when you're sending out messages to all these usernames that you've created a list for, isn't that spamming? You don't have their consent to post things on their pages, and that in itself could get you banned. Look at what Instagram has to say in their community guidelines. Okay, they encourage you to report anyone who is spamming you. All right, so it says, how do I report a message that was sent to me or stop someone from sending messages with Instagram Direct? Well, that's that direct messaging within this system. So that's very easy for them to just report you, and guess what? You're going to get your account closed down. Also, in their privacy and safety center, they say that they don't support using Instagram for buying and selling goods and services and encourage people to avoid this behavior. Well, isn't that what you're doing? Aren't you encouraging people to buy your service or your product for your affiliate commission? So again, here it seems to me that you are breaking their community guidelines, and you could very easily have your account shut down. So these are all things that you have to think about when you're using a product like this. And what's worse is if you have an active Instagram account that you do use, and you use it successfully for traffic, well, guess what? That you could have that shut down. So is it really worth the risk? Okay, so what's the next thing? Oh, we'll go into products and swipes. These are the products that you have with your Done For You campaigns. There's a whole bunch in here, but you only have the first 5 with the front end product. The first 3 are products of Jason himself. So of course that benefits him. And then the next 2 are ClickBank products. One is a weight loss product and one is an exercise product. So getting your affiliate link with ClickBank is very easy because you don't need approval. And by the way, these 2 don't have any email swipes that I could see. So I don't know why they say there's email swipes. All you get is a little bit of promotional material. And with these 3 products of Jason's, when you go to apply for your affiliate link, it's showing just the typical way that any of us have to request approval. You have to ask him for it. And typically a beginner who has no sales history doesn't get approved. So he must have a way to give you that automatic approval that he promises. Okay, so those are your 5 products. And this is to integrate with an autoresponder. This is an upsell. Okay, so if you do have an autoresponder and you want your own service to capture the emails rather than have this cash cow keep them, that's where you can do this. Okay, now let's look at the upsells. This is always the dangerous part of buying these kinds of products. They limit the front end so much that they then try and sell you all of these ways to make money faster, money easier. Okay, that's why this is so dangerous. But let's take a look at what they are. Your front end, of course, is $19 during the launch week. And then you'll be presented with upsell number 1 called Platinum. And this is where you get 5 extra promotions, 5 extra campaigns that you can use. And I showed you those inside. You also get exclusive step-by-step training, which could be nice because there wasn't a lot of training in the front end. You get unlimited sites. Okay, it doesn't say what the front end is limited to. I was never able to discover that. But you're probably limited to, I'd say, maybe 10 sites. Okay, you get unlimited custom domains, so you can get your own domain name instead of using a subdomain. And you have the autoresponder and webinar integration. The Done For You upsell is where I showed you get the 20 additional products, okay, with the landing pages and the email swipes. That's for $197. And all of these have downsells. So if you simply click no thank you at the bottom of the page, a pop-up will appear giving you a discount. Okay, and so you can get them all for cheaper if you're interested. The third upsell is a high ticket igniter, and that's where you're given one of his high ticket products to promote. These are usually done with webinars. They're usually $1,000 or more, and you could make $500 commission type thing if it works for you. They take care of the support and the processing. They don't tell you what it is, so I can't share that with you. Sorry. The next upsell is the Done For You buyer traffic. And I looked through this page and it's very vague. It doesn't tell you at all what it is. It continues to sell the dream about how quickly you can make money if you use this, but they don't tell you what it is. I suspect it's adding your Facebook or Google Ads pixel to their sales page, but that's just a guess by me. The next upsell is Commission Multiplier. This is where you get additional tools to help persuade your viewers to buy. You get exit pop-ups, your autoresponder integration, you get to use pixels on your page, and countdown timers. Okay. And then there's the Done For You franchise. And this is basically a reseller license that allows you to sell this product as your own and keep 100% of the profits. You have access to the sales material and they take care of all the support. And this is where it's dangerous. See how much you can end up spending in the end? $691. Now that's not the downsells, that's the full price. But still, that's a lot of money for a product that I am not convinced will work very well. So sure, this software will work. It does what it says it's going to do. But there really isn't enough training in here for a beginner. They say it's beginner friendly. But I would be concerned about the lack of training. Okay? And do you have an Instagram account yet? And if you don't, you'll have to set one up. You're looking at waiting 2 weeks before you can use the system. So I'm not convinced this will give you any long-term income. How many people have bought this product? And how saturated is Instagram going to be with these exact same promotions? Okay, and chances are that the same user accounts are going to be found by other people who have bought this product. Okay, they're all looking for exercise products or weight loss products. The other three are how to make money online. So all of these other users on Instagram are going to be added to all these different lists and they're going to be spammed. Remember the guidelines I showed you? I think that there's a very good chance you're going to get your account banned. I had an experience with a product I bought a while back to promote my bonus pages on Facebook. And it was a product, not like this, it was much better quality, but they hosted my pages on their domain name. So that meant when I tried to post my links on Facebook, that domain name would show up. Well, guess what? After enough people started using that product on Facebook, Facebook decided to ban that domain name. That's what happens when there's too much spamming done by one domain name. And guess what? Guess who owns Instagram? That's right, it's Facebook. So they're going to be just as strict on Instagram using promotions like this as they do on Facebook. This product is specifically promoted to beginners, and that's because beginners don't understand what it truly takes to make money online. It's not difficult, but it takes time. You're not going to make something in minutes. Okay, that's impossible. This is just hype that they're using to convince a beginner that it's possible and they want you to buy the product. And unfortunately, you don't realize it until it doesn't work for you. So then you put it aside, you don't worry about it because it only cost you $19, and then you go on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And these products don't work, okay? There's just no longevity to them. If you're really serious about making a business online and earning an online income, check the link out that I have below. It's honest and thorough training, and it's something that I use myself. So thanks so much for watching to the end. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get right back to you. And if you found value in my video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.